Hi, my name is Ben Timmerman, and I'm going to do a review of my Viking motorcycle bags. These are the Honda CMX 250C Rebel 250 Armor Shock Cutout Saddlebags, item number 6263. I'm not a biker by any means. I'm looking for function over form, but these really do look nice. And I like that they're a hard bag rather than just a soft leather bag, and they are really big. You can get a lot of stuff in there, and they're nice and solid and pretty secure. This one thing I'm not huge on is the lock. You have to keep the key in there if it's unlocked. You can't take the key out, so you'll have to put the keys in, open it, leave the keys in there, and then either lock it while it's open to take the keys out, or just let the keys hang there. That's just a minor thing, not a big deal. I do like the way that they have the Velcro. And these latches are fine. If somebody really wants to get in there, they're going to, but it's not too bad. I will say that this bike got left out in the rain for the first time ever yesterday, and these edges curled a little bit. I guess I just don't like getting wet, but you know, it's not that bad. I'm sure it will curl back. I haven't messed with it at all yet, but that was just something that made me go, But overall, I really do like them. I like that this particular one doesn't have all the studs and all that kind of blingy stuff on it. Not really my thing. I like these are just kind of plain. Just nothing too crazy here with this bike, and I don't want all the crazy stuff on there. That buckle is just fine. Don't need anything else. I did mount them, of course. I didn't do the throw over thing. I like the way they're a nice sturdy mount. It's nice and stiff. You could almost rest your leg on there if you're sitting on the back. And I like that I just like that they're a stiffer, sturdier bag. And I did the turn signal relocation. I'm not really pleased with how that turned out, but that's just because of how I did it. Other than that, this is fine. But you will have to do that regardless, because they were mounted back here, so you're gonna have to put that there. One thing about the turn signal relocation bracket, these holes were not big enough for my lights on the Rebel. I had to make those holes bigger. And overall, I'm not really loving this bracket. I could have done a better job there, but it was winter when I did it, and it needed to get done so I could take the bike on vacation. So it's not beautiful, but it'll do. Now, when you mount them, I had some issues with some of the mounting hardware, specifically the barrel bolts. You can't really see here. Some of this hardware I had to cob up myself. The barrel bolts, the threads were not cut very deep. I had to retap the threads to make them work, and I think those could have been better. But overall, after it's all said and done, this is nice and sturdy. And I was concerned about interfering with the shock. It doesn't at all. You got lots of room there. If I had to do with the mounting all over again, I would retap all of those barrel bolt threads right out of the bag. On one of them, I ended up chewing up the threads bad enough that I had to use a ton of thread locker on them. But it is done. It is sturdy now, and all is forgiven because they look really nice. One thing I really did like about this product is the video that the how-to video online, because it was very helpful on how to obviously install one of these things. Although the gruff, gritty voice and music was a bit much for me, but either way, the video was great, so that was very helpful. Overall, I'm really pleased with how this came out. Because of the barrel bolts and a couple mods that I had to do, it did take longer, but I'm OCD, I'm a perfectionist anyways, so naturally a project like this is going to take me longer than a lot of people would, but overall I do like it quite a bit, and I would definitely buy this again for another bike. Now that I've done it once, it'll save me a ton of time on the install. And now my wife has, excuse me, now my wife's got room for all of her stuff, so